Who's the one person? This is my 5th live stream of the day. My God. Who's the one person? Somebody who doesn't, guess chat, I guess, huh? All right, well, we'll wait. We'll get some people. We'll have a good show. We certainly will. Why is it that I can't leave a comment on my own show? Hey now, what's up, bro? That's Frank. What's up? What's going on? Shyla Spellbound Creation. She made it. I made the community post, so I was hoping you'd see it. Steve Blair, Dave Gass. Damn, look at you guys loading up the chat. Please hit the like button on the way in, guys. I know all of you better hit the like button, damn it. There ain't no fucking excuses. There ain't no excuses. What's up, Pat Travelino? How the fuck are you? You know, I need somebody to put my Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal information in the chat. Does anybody have that handy? Because I can't fucking do it for some reason. And then I can pin it, you know? Let's hope we get in that algorithm tonight, guys. I want to get 10,000 views this show. For real. The last one didn't do that bad. It got about 1,000 views. Let me see something here. Shyla, Sean Landon Clark, Steve Blair, that's 3, S. Frank 4, Pat Travelino 5, Dave Gass 6, Hey Now 7, and there's only 4 likes. How you figure that, guys? What are you doing? Yeah, Shyla said hit the like button like she did. Come on, get your shit together here. Now I'm only at 5, 6. Guys, I need you to like these videos and comment after the video and all that shit. Whatever you could do to help me out here. Thank you, Dave Gass. Thank you, sir. We're only at 6 right now. One of you guys who's supposed to like me doesn't. It's hurtful. We only got 15 people. All right, let's get started, guys. Everyone, Pat Travelino, what's going on? Let's go down the line. All of you, forget it, all at once. What makes Trump a monster? Tell me what makes Trump a monster. I could give you a whole list of shit. And I probably will at some point. But what makes him a monster, guys? Come on. We're going to get in this fucking algorithm. I know we are. Might take some time. If we don't, something's seriously wrong. His blatant lies, his lies. Damn. S. Frank and Steve Blair, yeah. My phone won't let me copy and paste the donation info from your profile. That's odd. Well, we won't worry about it for now. The people that are here right now already have it. He only cares about himself. Yes, he's oblivious. Yes. Yes. Tell me what else makes him a monster, guys. Come on. How about, I'll throw one in there. Cheating on all his wives. Malignant narcissist, no compassion. Very good, yes, no compassion. In it for the money, yes, sir. He's only doing this for ego and personal gain. Has no interest in actually really being the president, you know? He likes the power and the money that comes with it, but he don't care about his constituents. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care about any of us. He does not. Trades in his wives for new models, yes. Telly Savalas, your mustache looks weird. So does your mother's. Hey now, doing it for power, money, and to stay out of prison. Oh, 100% to stay out of prison. Yeah. If Telly Savalas is just going to be insulting, just block him. Yeah, I'm not going to fuck around. If you got a political opinion you want to express, you're more than welcome to stay in the chat. Otherwise, you get blocked. Telly Savalas, I thought you were dead. He has no morals. He's a total bum. Yeah. He is a total bum. What he did to the workers when he didn't pay them. Oh, man, I know. America first or Israel first, bro? America first. Memento Mori. Where did you just find this live stream? Can you just answer that question for me real quick? Because I'm trying to find out if I'm in that algorithm. Were you just scrolling, or have you been here before? Memento Mori, 5958. Please tell me. I'm curious. And while you're here, tell me why Trump is a monster. Randomly scrolling, bro. Awesome. Excellent. Thank you for letting me know. Are you a Trump fan or not? It's okay if you are. Just curious. I'm not. Most of the people in this chat aren't. Robert B., what's going on? Zero class. That's right. You did get a notification this time. Nice, nice. Nice. I say what makes him a monster is all the things you've mentioned, and what somebody said, a lack of compassion, a complete and total lack of compassion. Like, it's so funny because he's saying lately, he said on the plane the other day on Air Force One that he doesn't think anything will get him into heaven. I think most people would agree. I mean, the thing is, though, to hear him acknowledge it tells me he's been doing some soul searching, which I think is due to his health, his failing health. I honestly believe that he has heart failure. I believe that he might have some other issues too. I wouldn't be surprised if he has fucking diabetes or something, but he definitely has heart failure because that venous shit they were told, whatever that is, that your legs don't necessarily blow up like that. Not like that. Raul Hernandez, you're a Trump fan? Okay, why do you like Trump? Ryan Stevenson, what's wrong with Trump? Okay, there's some people that are just finding it. Perfect, man. Hey, listen, whether you guys like my opinion or not, why don't you do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. What's wrong with Trump? Cheating on all his wives, being a lifelong con man, racist, grifter, crushing small businesses to enrich himself, stuff like that. That's just off the top of my head. Please, he's using religion now too. Is he? Trump also acknowledged that Biden looks better than him on a beach. I was shocked. He did. I heard that. The list alone will keep him out of heaven. Yeah. Well, he is 80 years old. No, I know. Trust me, man. It's not rare for somebody that, or it's not uncommon for somebody that age to have these health issues, but they won't admit it. Just like people said that Democrats hid Biden's dementia. Well, Trump and his administration are hiding his health problems, I think. You guys still got 3 years left. You got to ease up and try to get along with everyone. We can get along with people, but we could have a conversation, right? We don't have to support the guy, 3 years left or not. Unless he's talking or someone is talking about him, he has zero interest and couldn't care less. Yes. FBS, if Trump died tomorrow, what would happen with Vance as president? I have no way of knowing. Some people think he'll be worse than Trump, which maybe he would be. But at the same time, it does seem like he has some compassion. Not now, it doesn't seem that way, but that's because he can't. If he shows compassion, he's going to have big problems. But he did call Trump Hitler and say he's he's an opioid and, all that stuff. And he said his fair share of horrible things about Trump, which leads me to believe that he knows Trump is pure evil too, Remember that hurricane and he was throwing the paper towels at the people? Yeah, the Puerto Ricans, yep. Bald, yes, I'm bald, tool. You Democrats are just too much. None of y'all said nothing about Dementia Joe. How do you know? Oh, man, I did a huge show about Joe Biden after that debate with Trump. I certainly did. You don't know. We don't worship nobody here, but Trump supporters worship their guy. We don't. Tri-Lakes Trains, is that your name? Let me just call you Tri. I'm bald-headed too. Listen, man, it's a great haircut. It's very easy to manage. We're not kidnapping people. I don't understand. What does that mean? What do you mean? Charlene and Clark, Vance would be better. The outrageous rhetoric would stop, and he's smarter than Trump. That would be my guess, man. My guess would be that the controversy would die down a little bit. He wouldn't be quite as crooked. He'd be crooked in his own ways, but you can't be as crooked as Trump. At 80 years old, it makes him dangerous and doesn't care about our future, especially since he's oblivious. He doesn't have a long one. Yeah. Every con man needs a Trump supporter. Oh, yo, bro. What's your name? Wait, let me find you. Vincent. Oh, hell yeah. You fucking right. You could sell them anything. Donnie Carr, pure evil. This is what makes people reject your argument. Trump is simply human. Okay, tell me something good about Donald Trump. That's why I made the title what I did, because then we could have a conversation. You could tell me what you think is good about him, and I could debate you on it. Vance has to play along as long as he's VP. Yep. Ryan Stevenson, what does your side want? Has your life or family suffered since Trump was elected? Ryan Stevenson, luckily my life and my family's lives haven't been affected, but that doesn't mean that millions upon millions of other people's lives haven't been affected. I'm very fortunate. A lot of people aren't. McLovin, JD Vance is evil too. Yeah, probably. Guys, please subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me. And hit the like button. There's 45 people, 6 likes. The GOP has passed no legislation that has helped the American people. Not one thing. Not one thing. Not one fucking thing. He makes George W. look like Abe Lincoln. He does. He really does. Good. He won't be around too long. Let's hope not. Trump looks good as a pumpkin in a suit. LOL. Yeah. I want that person to tell me something good about Trump. Any of you guys that support Trump in here or anything, just please tell me some good things. Maybe there's something I haven't thought of that might actually be good about him. I have a hard time believing it, but anything's possible, I guess. 67 people. Guys, please, while you're coming in, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. I'll give you a good show. We'll have fun, but please hit the like button. And subscribe. I'm trying to get as many subscribers as I can, guys, so I can start doing a lot of politics on this channel. So please help me out. McLovin, $40 billion to Argentina, nothing for American soybean farmers. Fucking right. And now he's screwing over the farmers and the cattle ranchers because now there's a contract for us to buy our beef from Argentina now, not from U.S. cattle ranchers or anything. Nope. It's amazing. Tri-Lakes trains, they can't tell you anything because there isn't. That's the correct answer, sir. Vance hates Trump just like Harris hated Biden. I mean, she called him a racist during the debate, and then suddenly she's all about his running mate. They play the game to move up. Yeah, she didn't exactly call him a racist, but yeah, she basically did. How about inflation? Inflation is up compared to last year. This time last year, it's up. He beat Hildebeest and Cum Guzzler. Oh, you're super bright. Hildebeest and Cum Guzzler. I bet your mom's proud of you. What the fuck, man? You guys are like children. Anybody ever tell you guys, MAGA, you're just like fucking children? Like you throw like third grade insults out there. Meanwhile, who are you compared to like those two women? Just out of curiosity. You know what I'm saying? How can anyone support someone who obviously doesn't give a shit? Because they've been fooled into believing he does. See, if you could convince them he doesn't give a shit, they might not, but there's no convincing them. They're brainwashed by Fox News. They believe exactly what Jesse Waters and Brett Baer and all those motherfuckers tell them. And if you listen to Fox News for any period of time, you'll see that, just listen to a half hour of Fox News. By the time it's over, you'll think, maybe Trump is the greatest president to ever live, because that's all they tell you, He told U.S. cattle ranchers to cut their prices. Unbelievable, right? Good meat too expensive. Friendly Big T. That's 100% right, man. I stopped eating steak because of this shit. It's too fucking much. You have TDS. That's what morons say. Morons say. Meanwhile, let me explain to you what the real TDS is. You guys see him through a skewed lens. You guys are delusional about him. Me and many of the people in this chat, they see exactly what he is. He's a lifelong con man, a grifter, a philanderer, a fucking rapist, most likely a pedophile. Okay, he's all those things. Did I say pedophile? Most likely all those things. You know, he's definitely most of them. But the pedo thing, we're pretty sure. We see him for what he is, man. We don't have derangement syndrome. Chemo Lolo, terrible argument. Well, listen, that's somebody, he doesn't have an argument. That's just it. You noticed he hasn't made a single point yet, good or bad, about Trump. 92 people, 11 likes. Guys, hit the like button, please. What the fuck, man? It's free. I'm not even, you can donate if you want, but I'm not even asking you to donate because there is a super chat button right there. I'm just asking you to hit the like button right now. There you go, 12. Let's keep it going. There's 92 people. Fox News, that is an oxymoron. Well, I think they got sued once in Canada or some shit like that. They wanted to make them change the name to Fox Entertainment because they're really not news. Anytime I write Fox News, I put news in quotation marks, you know? I'm from Canada. We don't like the Donald much here. Laura Connor, I don't blame you. We don't like him here either. Denny, OD, LOL, I love you, but you do have TDS. No, I don't. Denny, I love you, bro, but I'll crush you in a political debate. I already told you at the skate park. I do not have TDS. If I'm saying outrageous things that aren't true about him, you could call it whatever you want. There's not one thing I say that's not fact. Not one thing. I understand a lot of people just don't know anything about this stuff. They don't know a lot about politics or Trump. But that's what I'm here for, to school you. Soy Dems keep them tears flowing. That's what I mean. You guys are seriously retarded. I mean, you're like children. They live in a world of whataboutism. Patrick DeLuca, hell yeah. Damn, what happened to Chris? You look like you gained weight. I did, man. Since my mom passed, I probably gained 13 pounds. Unfortunately. Yep. We love Trump. Okay, you can love Trump. It's your right. Moto Metal Racer. You wouldn't last 5 minutes in a pro-Trump debate with me, Jerry Boy. What does Jerry Boy mean? Have the debate from the chat. Let's debate. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to debate you. Let's see if you can hang with me. I guarantee you can't. I guarantee you can't. Bring something up. Moto Metal Racer, bring something up. Any of you guys. Let's see if you can hang with me. I guarantee you can't. What comment? Brian Stevenson. I don't know where it is, bro. I don't see it. I don't want to get too behind in the chat. What does Jerry Boy mean, anyway? Most powerful billionaire in the world. Yes, Steve Rubino. Oh, you're mob too, right? Rhonda Carter. How is he a monster? Well, let's start early on. He is a guy who was accused of sexual assault 27 times, and long before he ran for president, he was accused many times. Okay, many of those 27 times. He was found civilly liable for sexual assault. He bragged on Howard Stern about walking in on teenage girls to see them naked, and he used his position of power as a pageant owner to do it. He cheated on all his wives. He used to brag about not being a father to his kids, meaning he didn't do anything to raise them. He left that up to his wife. He's a felon. He's a 34-time felon. He's been impeached twice for good fucking reason. He cut children's cancer research funding. You know, they're cutting health care. They're taking healthcare away from about 14 billion people. A million. I'm sorry, million. There isn't 14 billion in the world. That's just some of the things. All right, Robert B. I can't on the phone. I can't do the link thing. That's only on StreamYard. Trump 2028. All right. All those goobers in here to defend their daddy just cracks me up. I know. I mean, if you're on YouTube randomly just asking people to agree with your stance on Trump, you might have TDS. I'm not. How am I asking people to agree, Danny? I said, prove me wrong. I put out an opinion. My opinion is Trump is a monster. Now prove me wrong. I don't, bro, I'm here for people to argue with me. You know what I mean? People could agree if they want, but I'm here to debate. Danny, you haven't watched enough of my shows. I'm pretty good at it. I'm a beast. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking people to agree at all. I'm just speaking the truth about Trump. Me and fucking a zillion other content creators. At least Trump knows what a woman is. Who doesn't, Steve Rubino? I know what a woman is. I don't know. I know you guys have been, brainwashed by Fox News into believing that all leftists or liberals or Democrats don't know what a woman is. I know nothing but Democrats. I never met one that doesn't know what a woman is. You guys get fooled into believing that horse shit, Being Sicilian myself, your family must hate you. You are weak, my guy. You probably think Olive Garden or Fazoli's is fine dine. Bro, I bet you I'd knock your fucking teeth out. How much you want to bet? That's what I'm going to say to everybody who makes a comment like that. My family they're filled with intelligent people. My family's filled with intelligent people. They are not Trump supporters. Okay. It's disgusting that so many Italians are Trump supporters, but it doesn't come from heritage. It comes from ignorance and stupidity. My family, and let me tell you something, fuckface. My dad's 100% Sicilian. My mom is Napolitan. Okay. I'm from fucking Queens, New York. And I'm far from a Metagon. Okay, if you didn't notice, fuckface, this whole channel is about the mafia, for Christ's sake. I'm kind of a cultured Italian, dickhead. Get a Trump wig, yeah, I should. And I ain't no pussy, believe me when I tell you. I can't drop the link from YouTube, bro. I can only do it on StreamYard. I'm not on StreamYard. Trump is a billionaire president. What are you besides a bald, angry YouTuber with TDS? I'm a good father, a good stepfather, a good husband, a good person in general. I help people with addiction and recovery and stuff like that. I'm not pure evil. Trump is a billionaire because his dad left him $500 million. You know what I mean? He started transferring his money to his son in the 70s. Otherwise, Trump would be nothing. He's never been a successful businessman. You guys are just too stupid to see that. I'm not angry at all. You see me angry? I'm not angry. Listen, man. The only thing that I won't even say I'm angry about, but the thing that mainly blows my mind is that there's this many stupid people in this country. It is mind-blowing. It really is hard to believe. Who ended the most wars in the shortest amount of time? Moto Metal Racer. He didn't end 7 wars. He didn't end 7 wars or 9 wars or 10 wars or whatever he's telling you. You could ask some of those leaders from those different countries and shit tell you he had absolutely nothing to do with it. He just says that he had something to do with it. He didn't. And what about Ukraine and Russia? How about Israel and Iran right now? What do you mean? The 2 biggest ones. You see an end to those? Can't debate in the chat. There isn't enough typing space. Well, unfortunately, that's the only way we could do it right now until I build up this channel. Trump is yo daddy. Another intelligent individual. Accused, not convicted, Moley. Oh, another bright guy. Racist motherfucker. What a surprise you're a Trump supporter. What wasn't he convicted of? Exactly. He got convicted of 34 felons, fuckface, and he got found civilly liable for sexual assault, which the judge said in a criminal case is equal to rape that he got convicted of. So what do you mean? Is Fox News kept you that dumb that you don't know those things? Let's keep the racist names out of the chat. Shyla, feel free to use your wrench. Even if you like Trump's policies, it's impossible to argue that he isn't a dumb, thin-skinned con man and a creep. I love many right-wing policies. I can't stand Trump. We could do better. Yes. Look at this guy, Ryan Stevenson. What's your stance on illegals in our country? R-A-R-E. What's my stance? I don't know. I think if people have been here for a long time and they're hard workers and they make it so that milk isn't $12 a gallon because they work for low pay on farms and in hotels and stuff like that, I think they should be allowed to stay here. Criminal illegals should go, just like criminal citizens should go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So, but what he's doing is too much. And even he said it. Even he said, till Stephen Miller got in his ear and said, no. We'll get rid of all of them. How do you handle life? Pretty well, Joe Young. How about you? Daddies aren't out yet, girl. Sounds like a Trump supporter type of sentence, but nobody knows what it means. He was not found liable for sexual assault. Lie much? You are one dumb motherfucker. This is what I mean. You guys know nothing. You're so fucking stupid. Watch this. You really don't know, do you? You actually don't know. New York jury finds Donald Trump sexually abused. This is Fox News, fuckface. Fox News, dipshit. You gonna tell me you don't trust them when it comes to Trump? Yeah, they're super liberal. Super liberal. Watch. As soon as it pops up here. I'm gonna show it to you on the screen. Look, this is Fox fucking News. New York jury finds Donald Trump Donald Trump sexually abused E. Jean Carroll in a civil suit. Bro, this is why you guys don't want to debate me. You don't know anything. You didn't know that. That was national news. You didn't know it. 217 people and 19 likes. Guys, it's free, man. I'm asking you to hit the like button, please, so I can get this going. And subscribe. If you like my politics, if you don't, if you just like shows like this and the conversation, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Personal insults directed at a host is not a debate. No. How jealous can someone be? Who's jealous? I don't understand. I don't know what that means, the biggest hobo. I don't know. Common sense would tear you apart. Yeah, we've done that. You could go back on my channel and look. I demolished common sense a few months ago. Honestly, you can go back and check. Everybody saw it. Nobody can beat me in a debate on politics if they're a Trump supporter or arguing on the side of Trump. I'm sorry, they can't. First of all, we should not be providing health care for illegal immigrants. Secondly, Medicaid is not going anywhere. You have your head up so far up your ass. The lump in your throat is your nose. Another very bright comment. They're taking health care away from about 14 million people, I believe. And what's the other thing he said? Shit, now I got to go back up here. I just scrolled to the bottom. What was your fucking comment now? Hold on, man. I shouldn't have scrolled, but I'm trying to get towards the bottom because I'm so far behind. I don't know. I forgot what he said. He said something, but he was wrong about. If anybody wants to remind me, if you could find that comment, please let me know. This guy voted for Kamala. That's because I'm fucking smart. I'm an intelligent person. That's why, dummy. If you were smart, you would have too. And who do you think the president should be? If it was Kermit the Frog, we'd be better off than Trump. He was not found liable for sexual assault. I already showed you that. The conviction was overturned. Gerald Moraski. No convictions of Donald Trump were overturned. Not a single one. He's a 34-time felon as we speak. They can't be overturned. They're in fucking New York. They were not overturned. You guys are out of your fucking mind. Why don't you Google it right now? And you'll see that Donald Trump is a 34-time felon. He was convicted in New York State. Okay? You guys are crazy. Crackhead Hunter Pardon, talk about it. Well, when Kash Patel said that he was going to go after the Biden family by any means necessary, and even if he didn't find a crime, he would create one, Joe Biden had no fucking choice. And you want to talk about Crackhead Hunter, don't forget to talk about Crackhead Don Jr. Let me see. Oh, what did I get? I get a super chat in here. Mark Askew, 1385, $2. Thank you, brother. Holy hell, what is this live chat? People, these people really voted out of spite. You talking about the Trump supporters or what? BS, it was defamation. What was defamation? Kimo Lolo, I just read it to you and showed it to you from Fox News. You're thinking of something different. He was found civilly liable for sexually abusing E. Jean Carroll. For Christ's sake, on May 9th, 2023. Go look it up. Do you know how to use Google? Do you think that gender identity was getting out of control? And how about the schools during Biden's term? How about the schools during Biden's term? I'm not sure what you mean. Gender identity was getting out of control. You mean like all the pronouns? And I'm not into that shit. I know you guys, you hear me talk about Trump, you think I'm a liberal. I'm far from it. I'm not a liberal. You need help. Oh, great. You were trying to get your trans sex change in prison, weren't you? Who said I was in prison? Why would you even think that about me? Do I look like a criminal to you? And look how you write. You were trying to, Tryna, you illiterate fuck, get your trans a sex change. And what does that mean, dipshit? All overturned. Gerald Maraski, you're insane. You're a loser, buddy. Very intelligent statement. You're contributing a lot to the show. 277 people. Please hit the like button, guys, and subscribe. What's the felony? A fraud. He lied about. He tried to hide the payment they made to Stormy Daniels, something like that. It was fraud. 34-time felon. 34-time felon is your president. You guys think you're so smooth with jokes like that? Who gives a fuck? So fucking what? Like, oh, look how clever I am. I'm going to point out that Trump is the president. So, bro, you think I don't know that? That's what I'm here for. Who gives a fuck? You guys think you're so smart. You're the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. That's how you vote. Why you vote the way you do. Barron Trump net worth by late 2025 estimates have jumped to 150 million, implying a large perceived increase through crypto holdings and token evaluations. Yeah, he's in a little bit of trouble for all that. You know nothing. All right, Jerry Brackett, bring something up. Jeremy Brackett, whatever your name is, bring something up and let's debate it. I'll tell you what I know. Dicks on my ass, 199. Like and subscribe, people. Thank you. 311 people, guys. 38 likes. Come on, man. Get the likes up. And by the way, don't be afraid to use that super chat button down there. And if any of you guys from MobTube want to drop my Cash App, $CLamana 79, two N's, that'd be awesome. It'll be overturned. How's it going to be overturned? I love winning every day, Trump baby. What state do you live in? Just out of curiosity. I'm Trump supporter. Keep it 100%. The only thing overturned was the, I think, 300 million. Exactly, Daniel. Yes. Daniel 777. And the verdict wasn't overturned. Just the, what do you call it? The judgment amount. That's it. Because the judge said he thought it was excessive. But, you know, he still lost the lawsuit. That stands. Clown shell. Again, very bright comment. And you and your family union people, I was a union person for years. Now I'm a YouTuber. But if you don't know that the Republicans are the worst thing to ever happen to unions, again, I don't know. You voted for cum guzzling. Now that's stupid. You're a fucking moron. Weren't those felonies overturned? No, not a single one. MAGA rules. All right. They didn't tell him the felony, Nancy. They didn't tell him the felony, Nancy. You motherfuckers. You know, just when I thought Trump supporters couldn't be stupider, I do one of these shows and I see you guys in the chat and I'm like, well, you really are dumb as a box of rocks, aren't you? The mob guys love Trump. You know why? Most of them are stupid. I mean, I'm from that community on YouTube, you know. Most of them can barely read or write. They're as dumb as they come. They have like a third grade education. They've been in the streets since they were in diapers. They don't know anything about politics. They just know that Trump is racist and so are they. Compare Trump and Biden when it comes to illegal immigrants. Oh, but you think I'm sitting here defending Biden 100%. I'm talking about Trump. Biden could have done way better with the border, absolutely. No doubt. Although, at the end of Biden's first term, there were less illegal border crossings per day than there was at the end of Trump's first term. Yo, this host is mofo, love, mad respect. All right, thank you. Okay, Uncle Fester. Yeah, I've never heard that one before. South Texas for Trump. All right, 380 people, guys. Hit the super chat button and hit the like button as well. Come on, man. Never saw a king who works as hard and doesn't accept a salary. He works hard. Where is he right now? He spends most of his time golfing. What do you mean he works hard? When? When is he working hard exactly? And doesn't accept a salary? Let me tell you something you might not know, Robert L. First of all, he's not a king. The No Kings protest was about him trying to become one. Secondly, he He has made $3.8 billion since he took office this year. Okay? You could look it up. 40% of his net worth was accumulated since he took office in his second term, just 10 months ago. Look it up. Check it out. I'm not bullshitting you. He doesn't take that salary because of the emoluments clause. Okay? There's a reason for it. You got to read about it. He does it deliberately so he can make money from foreign nations and every fucking thing else. He is a con man, 100%, and nobody can be bought easier. LOL, you are funny. Thank you. South Texas Chicanos for Trump. Oh, you guys are real dumb. Because you motherfucker. Latinos for Trump is one of the goofiest organizations I ever heard of. They voted for him and started getting deported by him. Overturned because the jury was instructed that they don't have to be unanimous. What case, Nancy Benton? Because nothing has been overturned. Not a thing. Your new name is Mafia Mike. Nah, fuck that. He will go down as best president ever to serve. Well, I think it's 174 presidential scholars. I believe it might have been 130 something. I can't remember. But 100 and something presidential scholars, independent, liberal, and conservative, rated him in a study they did the worst president in the history of America. Go look it up. Let me see. Damn, I gotta get... Wow, how the fuck am I... 343. And the guy is battling all of you. This is fucking great. Thank you, Stooley. I'm good at what I do. And guys, if you want to show appreciation, there's a super chat button right there. Or you could head up my Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Hopefully one of the MobTube guys will throw it in the chat. We're going to have 10,000 views after this, no doubt. Hit the like button, guys. Come on, subscribe. When we got this many people, it's important for me to remind you. I do different shows during the day, but I will be doing the politics show just like this every night. So if you enjoy it, please subscribe, please, and turn on your notification bell. All right, let me get down here. You're out of your mind. Harvesting now. Tell me how. You got the like and subscribe for sure. Thank you, Stooley. I appreciate that. I wouldn't give you 2 cents. All right, don't. Trump forever. Brilliant. I'd rather shit in my hands and clean and clap than listen to Trump speak. I hear you, bro. Who wouldn't? You know what I mean? How about a phone number, you coward? What does that mean? You want my number? What do you want to fuck me? What kind of what kind of fanook are you? Definitely some kind of fanook. Will you be able to pay your mom's rent this month? Pay your mom rent this month? Well, you can ask the people in this community with wrenches. They're from MobTube. They're from my YouTube community. And what they'll tell you is that pretty much my whole life I've taken care of my mother. But for the last almost 7 years, she lived with me and my wife in this house that belongs to me and my wife. And I took care of her every day until she passed away, unfortunately, a few months ago on June 29th. So, yeah. Go vote for Mamdani. I don't live in New York, stupid ass. Live debate right now. Put a phone number up or you're a coward. I'm not giving you my fucking number. No chance. Rob Densmore, $1.99. Canada knows taco. Yeah, Trump always chickens out. Thank you for $1.99. Who's that, by the way? Rob Densmore. Is that a new donor? Thank you. That really means a lot to me. Amy Brown, love how maggots always say everyone else is dumb. Well, that's because Raul Hernandez, thank you, man. That's because they're told how smart they are. Like it's they listen to Fox News and shit, and Fox News confirms everything they want to hear. They listen to what they want to hear. You know? So when Fox News is telling them they're right about all their bullshit opinions all day, they believe it. You know? They really think they're educated, and that's all they listen to. I don't contribute to TDS. Well, it's a good thing I don't have it, but don't worry about contributing either. It'll be all right. Do I think the country has passed the point of ever uniting? Yes. Thanks to Trump, yes. The most divisive president in history. Keep out of the fridge, Tubbs. Okay. Trump. What is a phone number? Oh, God. Ask one more time, Robert L. You're getting blocked. I'm not giving a dude my phone number. You're fucking gay, bro. What's your problem? Mark Askew. Fact, you are on beast mode today with the lives. Thank you. Yeah, this is my 5th live of the day, guys. You know what I mean? This is what I do. I do this. Guys, hit the like button, please. Still 255 people. Give us your number, homeboy. Sure, all right. Well, give me your mom's address. I'll give you my number in exchange. Trump, Trump, Trump. Bait, a bold rage baiter. Whatever you say. I just heard you say Trump's the worst. I say he's the best president ever. Well, you're entitled to that opinion, sure. And my opinion is different. That's all. No big deal. Nobody has to get mad. Christopher Walken knows about the Moors. Oh, God. Yeah, I know. That's one classic line from one great movie. Of course, Sicilians don't like that scene too much. See, everyone, he ignores my posts because he doesn't want to talk live. Meanwhile, I'm reading your posts. Sure. I'll tell you what, Robert. Let's start with any topic. Put something in the chat. We'll debate it. Simple as that. Trump is on a tear. It's sad to watch. Yeah, Trump derangement syndrome. Another very bright individual. Trump Vance 2028. So, Debbie Lockman, so you admit you don't care about the Constitution at all, right? Because I bet you if somebody mentions gun control, you go berserk about the Second Amendment, how much you love the Constitution. But you don't mind Trump running for a third term. It's because you guys stand for absolutely fucking nothing. Nothing. 249 people, only 60 likes. Come on, man. Can I get everybody to hit the... Not the Trump supporters ain't going to hit the like button. How about everybody else? Show me some love. Just love how he says America first, but gives Argentina $40 billion. Yeah, and you think these Trump supporters are bothered by that? They don't give a fuck. They don't care. That whatever daddy says, they listen to. You know, fucking giving Argentina $40 billion, but you can't extend the subsidies in the ACA so people can keep their fucking health care without their premiums being tripled and quadrupled and shit. It's fucking sickening. You know, it's $350 billion over 10 years to keep those subsidies. So you figure that $40 billion, 35 of it could have covered a year at least. We could have extended it for a year and revisited the shit a year from now. But nope. There's no way you're Sicilian, you look Mexican. All right. Whatever you say. Put a throw number out. People call. Well, I talked to somebody about that earlier. I'm going to do that eventually. What? The legit information non-legacy media shows you are dating people on your channel for views. I'm dating people. Okay. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. TDS lives here. Okay. What would you talk about if not Trump? Well, I did 5 live streams today. I do at least 2 every day just for the MobTube community. And then I just started doing these. So every day for about 4 years and 4 months now, I've come up with a topic for 2 shows a day, each show, no problem. I told you, this channel is originally about the mafia. Like the other day, you ever hear John Gotti? I was fighting with his daughter just the other day. It's wildly entertaining. In my opinion, bro, you should stop treating these people like this is MobTube, completely different type of individuals on here. What are you saying? What does that mean? Am I supposed to be scared of something? I don't let people talk shit to me. If you come in here insulting me, I'm going to insult you back. If you don't insult me, I won't insult you. I know I'm supposed to be some pussy and be scared. I'm not. Pass the clean CR. What do you want? Democrats to give up their only leverage so then Republicans can fuck them over with health care, and then, of course, even though they say, open the government up, we'll negotiate later, they never will. Delusional. Okay. Why don't you guys actually say something? Tell me what your favorite Trump policy is or something, and let's argue it instead of just putting stupid, fucking meaningless statements or insults. My grandmother got her prescriptions for free instead of paying $200. When? Use your words, bro, to destroy them, not insulting. But, bro, I've tried that. If you look at anybody who's disagreeing with me, who's civil, I'm civil with them. But you know me, bro. If you know MobTube, you know me. What happened to keeping the government open and not holding government hostage? Well, that's what Republicans are doing. Mike Johnson told the Republicans, don't come back to D.C. and do not, under any circumstance, negotiate with Democrats. So what do you want Democrats to do? All they want is those subsidies extended. That's it. That's all they want. And Republicans can't do it, but they could give $40 billion to Argentina. Spamming people is wild. Okay. Nobody's saying that I read that one. Who fucked who over exactly now? I don't know what you mean. What are you talking about? I want a dictator who controls everything I do say. You do? All right. Well, you got one, so that's good. Maybe you're being sarcastic. Oh my God, this dude is for real dating people on his channel for views. What is he? Does he mean dating people like going out on dates? Is he fucking, what is wrong with him? My wife is like in the next room. I'm married. What do you mean I'm dating people? How is Kamala even a legit candidate? Well, gee, let's see. Kamala was a fucking prosecutor. She became a prosecutor. Okay, then from there she became a district attorney. Then from there she became the Attorney General of California. Okay, then from there she became a senator. Then from there she became vice president. Donald Trump was a fucking reality TV show host, con man, and failed businessman. Come on, bro. Even after Trump serving one term, Kamala is still more qualified than he is. Real mafia would never get online and talk. No, they absolutely wouldn't. I have nothing to do with the mafia. Maybe a few people put down the pipe. We can have an intelligent conversation, but I can see that you're incapable of doing such a thing. Who are you talking about? Hopefully you're talking about the Trump supporters in the chat. Let me get to the bottom and try to stay there, guys. Kamala went through the same process as Trump through their convention. Kamala went through the same process as Trump through their convention. Yeah, she did actually. She got the delegates' votes and shit, if that's what you mean. She got intelligence. She had great, genuine populist policies. Yeah. Charlie Kirk would still be alive if he had listened to Wu-Tang Clan. Nice. I love it. I love it. Guys, can I get you to hit the like? I only got 73 likes. And feel free to donate. Feel free. The super chat button is right down there. I know you guys know how to use it. The money for beef purchase? No, that's fucked up, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's really sick what he's doing to our country. Who's responsible for the open border? I've never seen an open border. Biden was extremely lax and could have done way more. He sucked on the border. I admit that. So what? You guys are very black and white people. You think if I don't like Trump, I must love Biden. You're wrong. And still better than Kamala. Yeah, no. Trump was in the Little Rascals movie, remember? I don't remember that one, but I remember like Home Alone 2 and all that bullshit. Kamala failed prosecutor, Kamala failed district attorney, Kamala failed vice president. How? That's just the dumbest thing I've ever heard. How are you a failed prosecutor who then becomes district attorney? That by definition means that you're a successful prosecutor. And a failed district attorney, she became Attorney General of California. You couldn't be a more successful district attorney. Do you hear your fucking self? And failed vice president. She was extremely effective as vice president. She cast more tie-breaking votes than any vice president in American history. My biggest fear is the missing people who were taken by ICE or people pretending to be ICE. Then there's the people who have gone missing after being in detention. I know it's scared. It's scary. It's a shame. I want to debate you live on your video right now. Block Robert L. because he won't stop saying the same fucking thing. I can't drop a link. It's impossible. And you could ask any of these MobTube people. I would debate anybody in a heartbeat. It's what I do. You lied. You said you were in Queens. Then you said, I didn't say I was in Queens. What are you talking about? I said I was born and I grew up in Queens. I'm a moron, Mike Bratt. Okay. Have any of the Trump supporters actually said anything? Like actually, you know what I mean? Have any of them actually like brought up a point or anything? He doesn't want to debate anybody. You can have a debate when you're posting limited information. You don't get your, hold on. You don't get your point across, and it's easy for the person live to have an advantage. Robert L., you're blocked now, but MobTube people in the chat, Shyla, all you guys, do you want to tell them about my debating skills? I'm so fucking hungry for debates, fuckface, you have no idea. People are afraid to, in my community, the YouTube community, they are terrified. They will never grab the link. They won't debate me. And Robert, believe me, if I debated you, and this is what you do, bro, subscribe, keep your eyes open. The next time I'm live, say you want to debate me, okay? And I'll bring you on and debate you, and I will destroy you, and I'll leave you crying and probably in therapy for the rest of your life. Remember, she slept her way 3/4 of the way to the top, Willie Brown. Betty Anderson, it's a shame you believe that. You can't. How do you sleep your way to elected positions? You know how many votes she got for all her positions? How do you sleep your way to the top if you have to be elected? Would you fuck 12 million people? And Willie Brown, let me explain something to you. Willie Brown separated from his wife in 1983. Kamala was with Willie Brown from, I believe, the end of 93 to the end of 94. His wife totally knew about it, and him and Kamala broke up after that. She didn't become district attorney, I think, until 2000. So I want you to tell me how Willie Brown helped her. Bro, you can't debate lies. You mean their lies? Tell me what I'm lying about if you're saying I'm lying. Actually, she didn't fail that stuff. She was quite educated, still is. What you didn't like, or what the MAGA people didn't like, is that she was a woman, and B, she was brown. No, not me personally. I wanted her to fucking win. If I would trade Trump in for her right fucking now. Any day. Any day. Hey, buddy, at least Trump does more than Biden. No, he doesn't. What has he passed? What legislation has he passed? Even in his first term. Joe Biden passed the American Rescue Plan, the CHIPS and Science Act, the Inflation Reduction Act. What else? I'm drawing a blank. But many more pieces of legislation. People in the chat can tell you, because I forget. I mentioned several things to go back and read if you can. I'm not going back through the chat. There was tens of thousands of crossings every day. What are you talking about? He secured the border. The border is more secure now. Sure, I'm not denying that. I've seen this bloke debate 9 people at one time. You don't even know. I debated like literally children of mafia bosses and all their friends at the same fucking time. And I embarrassed him to the point where they had to take the video down the next day. Trump, 6 bankruptcies, failed stakes, failed vodka, failed casino, failed foundation, failed university, failed magazine. Exactly. All right. What has Trump done? Oh, you put a peach there? Yeah, nothing. Shane Smith, $4.99. Thank you, Shane. I appreciate you. It's been a while, too. Marietta Smith, why is this even a discussion right now? Which thing? Because, it's kind of important. It's kind of hard to debate basement sloths. Guys, I wish you knew me and my life for real. You'd be very upset. Ask the Mob 2 people in the chat. I'm married to a beautiful wife. I do very well financially. You know what I mean? My life is kind of the shit. I'm far from a basement sloth. Loser. See, Terry Kisser is very intelligent. I told you, they don't actually know anything about politics, guys. They don't. They hear you talking about their leader and they insult you, and that's it. You should start wearing random wigs just to piss people off. I'd watch. Which one should I wear? Should I start with that one? Damn, this is my first day here, and I even know my man don't stay in NYC. No, I don't live in New York. No, not at all. That's where I was born and raised. That's it. And my whole fucking family, pretty much, is from Bay Ridge and Bensonhurst. So, I got punched out today. Is that right, Giovanni Tadona, over a parking spot? I'm sorry to hear that. Well, you say, what primary did Kamala ever win? Here's the bottom line about it, okay? She was the natural successor. She was the vice president. Now, as far as votes, what votes did she get? She got all the same votes Joe Biden got because she was on the ticket as vice president. So, Jeff Nadeau's a whiny snake. Prove me wrong. Oh, Ryan Stevenson, so you're from this community. I don't have no problem with Jeff. You are a loser. Thanks, Shay Kerfman. You look like a pest control rep. All right. Joe Biden was like Weekend at Bernie's. Well, Trump is too. Trump said recently that Joe Biden, he said it in a Truth Social post at 3 a.m., that Joe Biden sent 274 FBI agents into the crowd on January 6th. He said that. It's you go look on Truth Social, you'll find it. Here's the problem. Joe Biden wasn't the president on January 6, 2021. Trump was. He also said that his uncle taught Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber, at MIT, and that Trump had a conversation with him about what the Unabomber is like and what kind of student he was. Only problem is the Unabomber never went to MIT, where Trump's uncle was a professor, and he wasn't identified as the Unabomber until 12 years after Trump's uncle died. He also said he's going to cut the cost of prescription drugs by 1,500%. And I don't know if you guys are very good at math, but you can only decrease the price of something by 100%. It then becomes free. After that, the company pays you to take their drugs. He's got dementia like nobody I've ever seen before. Sir, they don't know anything about anything. That's why they fall for Dumpty's shit. Fucking right. Guys, please hit the like and subscribe. It will mean a lot to me, man. If you think I'm doing a good job, whether you like me or not, I'm trying to turn my channel into just this politics stuff, and I really use your support. So, release the Epstein files. Exactly. That's another thing. Don't even get me started. Yeah, like Moto Metal Racer. Are you proud that you support a pedophile apologist or whatever you want to call him? Are you proud that you support the guy that's currently covering up the Epstein files that all you motherfuckers spent years saying that you want and you demand? Now Trump and Mike Johnson are covering up the Epstein files, and you got no problem with it, right? And everything, grammar school, everything they're doing is just a distraction. They told you Obama was going to be arrested. What happened to that? Isn't it funny that they told you that right after they made the announcement that there's no Epstein list? Isn't that incredible? It's a distraction, guys. They're distracting you. Bobby Barbarian, $10 for great job. Love the energy. Thank you. My bad. I'm doing good, right? Especially for being 11-something at night, I think, and I fucking did 5 lives today. 3i Atlas, is it just a rock? I don't know anything about it. Minneapolis, Seattle, Portland, NYC, DC. What about it, Brody? Ooh. Ooh. I came across those two motherfuckers again last night. What about it happening on Water Island owned by Biden? Well, Mike Brandt, you just made that up. So there's that's not a thing. That never happened. So what in the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? The stock market closed at record today. Inflation has been totally tamed. No, it's not. Look it up. Inflation is higher now than it was at this point last year. Also, unemployment is up. Trump lost 250,000 jobs last year. And the stock market was closing at a record high all the time under Biden. All the fucking time. So that really doesn't mean a whole lot. Because next time he puts tariffs, he hikes the tariffs on China or wherever, it'll fucking crash again, and then it'll have to recover like it has 4 or 5 times already. I support your daddy Trump for life. You're a fucking... You know what a fanuc is in Italian? You know what that means? Because that's what you are. It's like Watergate all over, but bigger. Way bigger. I hit like and sub twice, my man. Even donated a super chat for literally, you believe, maybe the 4th time in my whole life. Okay, well, thank you, man. Why didn't Biden release the Epstein files? I don't know, but it really doesn't matter, does it? That's the argument you guys make, but tell me why it matters now. Because I don't know if you know, but Trump is the president now. And we're here right now in this situation. And Democrats are fighting to get them released. Let me tell you something else. Biden never ran on releasing the Epstein files. Trump campaigned on releasing the Epstein files. That's what he did. He campaigned on it. He ran. He promised you guys he'd release them. Biden didn't do that. So... do not deflect. Please answer correctly. What primary, if any, has Kamala ever won, period? Bro, she was on the ticket with Joe Biden. She didn't have to win a primary. I don't think you understand how it works. She was the vice president, bro. Someone up there asked what blue cities are in third world. What do you mean? What blue cities are third world? Guys, do you know that the crime rate in Oklahoma City is higher than the crime rate in New York City? Do you guys know that the most violent states in this country are red states? Did you know that? Not blue states, except for DC. DC is number 3, I think. Okay, not really a state, but whatever. Okay, look it up. Do some homework. Do some homework. The most violent states in this country, where there's the most violent crime, are red states. No, I don't do some research. Okay, Mike Brandt. Unfortunately, that's all I do. So, do you think there were Democrats on the Epstein files? Probably some. Probably, yeah. Maybe that's why the Democrats didn't release them. You know what I mean? It's very possible they were covering up for people on their side too. But again, all that matters is the present. And in the present, Trump and Mike Johnson are hiding them. The whole reason the government is shut down now is because if they open it, or if they return to Congress, okay, to the House, Mike Johnson has to swear in Adelita Grijalva. She then becomes the 218th vote on the discharge petition, and boom, the Epstein files are released. That's why the government's really shut down. So, excuse me. Come on, Dems had access to Epstein file. I know that? You think I was there? I don't know that. What do you mean? How do I know that? And by the way, guys, it wasn't the same with Joe Biden and his Department of Justice as it is with Trump and his Department of Justice. Trump runs the Department of Justice. He tells Pam Bondi what to do. As far as the FBI, he tells Cash and Dan Bongino what to do. Joe Biden, there was actually sunlight between the president and the Department of Justice. They you know what I mean? So Joe Biden did have his nose all up in that shit. And by the way, Pam Bondi, this is a fact. Look it up. It's been reported. You could even find it on Fox News. Pam Bondi sat Donald Trump down in May of this year and said, I got to let you know, you're all over the Epstein files. They then assigned 1,000 FBI agents to those Epstein files to redact his name from those files. And that's when he decided, tell everybody there's no list. Regardless of what you think of him, do you think that the way Democrats manipulated their primary to marginalize RFK Jr. was democratic or fair? I'm not even sure what you mean, to be honest. They just parrot what they hear on Fox, yeah. The only intelligent Republicans I've met know that Trump just destroyed the middle and lower class with the big stupid bill. No doubt, bro. Guys, you subscribing and hitting the like button? Please do, man. It would mean a lot to me. I'll bring you a lot of good stuff, I promise you. 41,000 pages of Epstein files isn't enough. No, it's not enough. If that's what you're asking, no. Is that enough for you, bro? I don't know if you're asking that question or making that statement, but is that enough for you? You don't know who Ghislaine and Jeffrey were trafficking these young girls to? That's okay with you? You don't know who out there, who is running around, what powerful people are huge PDF files? You're not bothered by that? I hate to think of what kind of person you are if that's true. And the only thing they've released, okay, during Trump's second term here, was already released years ago. They just re-released it. They didn't put out anything new. You think Donald is really an alien kid? What we see is just the Donald Trump suit and mask. I think he's the devil. He said supported, not voted, common sense. What did common sense say? Where's common sense? Did you just say that any Latino voters who voted for Trump are idiots because they voted for Trump and then he deported you? You can't get deported if you're a citizen and you voted. How's that work? Because if you're here legally, common sense, you can vote. And he has absolutely deported people that voted for him. I know you know that, Common. You have to know that. If you're here legally, you can vote. You don't have to be a full American citizen. So I know you try day in and day out to prove me wrong, Common, but just go look. Just go look. Latinos for Trump, plenty of them have been deported. You know, that's just the way it is. And even if they're not illegal, if they're Puerto Rican, whatever, you know, I'm sorry, what was it? They got screwed after, you know, voting for him. No matter how you look at it, they know people that got deported and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Where did Tate get his mentorship? Tate. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. What people feel that big beautiful bill, they will change. When people feel that big beautiful bill, they will change their minds. No doubt. I'm getting max back on my federal overtime come February. That's solid. Yeah, it definitely helps a little, but it's not what he promised. You know, what he promised was a overtime tax exemption, and that's not what it is. It's a small tax credit. I think maxes out at 12.5 or something. I think if you work, if your income is over a certain amount, like your gross income just overtime, you don't qualify for it. And even if you do, the shit expires in 2028. I think you're stupid. Okay, Quasmodo. Betty Anderson, release the Epstein file so everyone can shut up. All names underage can be blocked out. Yep. Yep. Deport every illegal. Whatever. Do you believe it's okay for illegal immigrants to sneak into the country? No. Absolutely not. Historically, the government has had lower inflation, lower employment, lower cost of living, higher GDP, higher GNP under Democrat leadership since the 1940s. Yep. Pat Travolino, tax credit is a band-aid on an open surgery. Is that what it said? Sorry, I got fucked up here. I got rid of my screen. On open surgery, yeah. The credit won't cover half the insurance increase. No, it won't. It won't. Which is why Detroit went from Republican ran and known as the Motor City and was booming. Then Democrats ran it, and it's a third world country. Same with New York, Chicago, LA. You think New York, Chicago, and LA are third world countries? Detroit, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. And listen, I think some cities definitely would do better with Republican leadership. I agree. I'm not totally anti-Republican. I'm anti-Trump. You know, like New York probably never did as well as it did. At least not in the last, 4 or 5 decades, than it did with Giuliani in charge. Now, unfortunately, Giuliani is a mental patient now, but Brooklyn is a toilet. Hey, you're insulting me, bro. Whatever you say. David Gass, thank you, man. Thank you. Mike Brandt, again, nope. Beautiful statement. You see how they abused Nadu when he went to Merlino's steak shop. Yeah, I know. But it was a joke. They weren't really, fucking with him. New York is awesome, but I am not a fan of the Republican Party. Amy Clark, I feel you. Guys, please hit the like button and subscribe if you're enjoying this. And I'll do one of these shows every night. During the day, don't unsubscribe if you see me do shows that you're confused by, because I don't do politics during the day. Today I did. But from now on, it'll just be at night until I build up a big enough audience. Then it'll be all the time. Got the ability to Google right now? Sure. Great channel, Shannon Tapp. Thank you. From where it went to, yes, it did. From where it went to, yes, it did. Okay. I mean, it's a third world country. Whatever you say. Mike, maybe you need to watch Roger and Me by Michael Moore. Those were Republican-supported corporations who sought higher profits and lower labor costs and went overseas. There you go. Stop blocking comments you can't deal with. The only comments that get blocked, and I'm not blocking any dickhead, are the ones that are just insults, that have nothing to do with politics. If you come in here just to call me, a fat scumbag, guess what? You probably get blocked. If you got something constructive to say it. I don't block. Fuck, dickhead. I'm not new to this. I've been on YouTube 4.5 fucking years. I've made a living at it the whole fucking time. I'm from the community that's about the mafia. You have no idea how rough it gets over there. I have the thickest skin possible. We have a Republican president, and he is killing manufacturing here in Detroit. It wasn't great under Democrats, but we were working overtime. That's what's most important to me at the moment. I feel you. Ask Google who has the contract for cellular on the moon. I never even heard of this. Is it Trump? And tell me Trump isn't going to turn the economy around. He isn't. He isn't. Do I really got to Google such a nonsense thing? I don't even care what the answer is. Sounds like bullshit to me. I don't know what I'm fucking. Nokia has the contract with NASA to build the first cellular network on the moon. The project, part of the Artemis program, aims to deploy a 4G LTE network to provide communication capabilities for lunar surface missions. All right, there you go. What you've just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. I award you no points and may God have mercy on your soul. That's a funny quote, but what would it be that I said just out of curiosity, considering I've been talking for an hour and 10 minutes straight, douchebag? Thick skin and you block people? Quadsmodo. If I'm blocking them, it'll say blocked by fat bald Sicilian. There's moderators in the chat with wrenches. Do you understand that? Holy shit. No one got blocked, timed out a couple of spammers. Yeah, if you're in here and you're going to say the same thing over and over, like, look it up, dickhead, look it up, dickhead, look it up, dickhead, look it up, dickhead, you'll probably get blocked. Nokia is the answer. Why do you think Trump started Space Force? Please, Space Force. You sound like a fucking moron. So does Trump, Space Force. Space Force. I don't. You really think that Trump is this brilliant guy who's playing a 4D chess, right? I'm working 16-hour days on a $160 billion project. Awesome. Yeah, when I really think about it, Miami is crowded. Traffic sucks. It's expensive as fuck. But I will admit it's been cleaned up a lot after the coronavirus thing. Yeah, I go to Miami once or twice a year. But I'm not a big fan of it. I don't drink. I'm 6.5 years clean and sober. So not quite 6.5. Close. But I like Fort Lauderdale more, personally. Block me so your BS doesn't show up on my feed. No. How about that? All you got to do, fuckface, is if it shows up on your feed, hit don't recommend channel, and that's it. Oh, Trump 2028, that's it. Kengly got me. That's the fucking drop your mic or drop the mic moment. You are a genius. All right, guys. Thank you for everything. To the couple of people who donated, it wasn't much, $9, nothing. But listen, it's something. Let me take that back. It's something. I just mean it's not a lot of money. But I appreciate you guys who donated anyway. Anybody who subscribed, I love you. Thank you for being here and hanging out all this time. Thank you for hitting the like button. We got 91 likes. If you haven't hit it, please do hit it. And please subscribe and turn your notifications on. All right, guys. Defend Gavin Newsom confidentially. Love you all. And until next time, this guy is definitely a Trump supporter. Peace.